up, definite diabetic divas and feeders? Today I will be sharing you guys what my answers are to the questions that I, as a diabetic, is asked every day. There's a lot of questions out of ignorance and statements out of ignorance that I get asked, and also just questions that people wonder and they really do not know. Before we get on to the video, make sure you subscribe, like, comment down below, and turn on the notification to get notified every time I post a new video. I am so glad to be posting another diabetic video twice in a row. My last one, which you should go check out, was going to my endocrinologist appointment for my checkup, you could say, for my type 1 diabetes. Let's just get on to the video. The first question that I get is diabetes contagious? All I say to this is simply no, because this question aggravates me a lot. This is one of the questions that I just hate this question so much when people ask it. I know they're asking because they really are wondering, but some people aren't wondering, like they just want a reaction out of us. But the people that really do wonder if it's contagious, all I tell them is no. I don't really have another explanation for that. The next statement is my dog has diabetes or my grandma has diabetes, so I know exactly how you feel. So chances are your grandma probably has type 2 diabetes, which is not the same as type 1, which I have. So that means that you don't know exactly how I feel, because it's two different things, and we type 1s and type 2s do different things to manage their diabetes. Your dog has diabetes, that is so different, because one is an animal, a dog, and the other one is a human like me. So obviously it's going to be really different. A lot of people say, does that mean you can't have chocolate? Because my dog has diabetes and we cannot feed him chocolate. Regardless, you can't feed your dog chocolate at all because your dog can die from chocolate whether it has diabetes or not. But that's not the same, and diabetics can eat chocolate. People say, I mean, it could be worse, right? This is another one that really aggravates me. It gets under my skin. But, you know, as a diabetic, we all have to answer our questions in respect and try not to get mad at what people ask, because some people really wonder, like I keep on saying in this video. Luckily, I have advanced technology like my insulin pump, which I will show you guys. This is my insulin pump, and it's basically like a pancreas on my hip. Once you are diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, your life changes forever. Everything is changed, and now you have to prick your finger like 3 times a day, maybe even more, and you have to live with diabetes. The next question is, do you like having diabetes? Obviously, no one that is a type 1 diabetic or type 2 diabetic likes having diabetes, and if you do, then that's you, but most of us don't like it. On the other hand though, if I did not have type 1 diabetes, I would not be where I am today. If I wasn't a type 1 diabetic, and I didn't go through everything I went through, I would not be here making this video right now. So think about that. Think about it that way. So yeah, yes and no. I do like having diabetes, but I also don't like having diabetes, because if I had the chance to not have it, I probably wouldn't have it. The next statement people say is, I can never imagine having type 1 diabetes or just diabetes at all, because I cannot imagine pricking myself. I hate needles. So my response to this is, I have to do it to survive. If I don't prick my finger every day, therefore I cannot take my blood sugar. And I need to check my blood sugar, because if I don't know what it is, then I can't give insulin, right? So we kind of have to do that as diabetics. I know it sucks, but it's an essential thing. Like, we have to do it. So if you were a diabetic, and if that imagination that you cannot believe actually happens, you're gonna need to do those things even if you hate needles or not. Okay, so I get this question a lot. when someone watches me check my blood sugar, which I have no problem with, by the way. If you want to watch me check my blood sugar, I do not care. I will get into that later on in this video. But the question is, does that hurt? Does pricking your finger hurt? At first, when I was 2 years old, when I was diagnosed, yes, it did hurt, obviously. I was only 2 years old, and I didn't know why I was pricking myself 3 times a day. It was really scary. But it's been 10 years since I was diagnosed, and actually almost 11 years. And I've gotten used to it, so it doesn't hurt anymore, and I'm definitely not affected by it. But yeah, it hurts at first. The next question is, did you eat too much sugar when you were a kid? The answer is no, I did not eat too much sugar when I was a kid. My disease, which is type 1 diabetes, it cannot be prevented like type 2 can, and it can't be cured like type 2 can. Pancreas isn't physically able to produce insulin, so I did not eat too much sugar. Yeah, it's just like there's no cause for diabetes, like type 1 diabetes. There is no cause for it. So, although like for type 2 diabetes, there's multiple causes for it, such as overconsumption of sugar, lack of exercise, stuff like that. And people frequently get type 1 and type 2 mixed up. That's where most of these questions sprout from, that mix up in society about type 1 and type 2. The last question is, can you eat that? And I hate this question a lot. I know people are wondering, and like people try to look out for me as a diabetic, but I know what I cannot eat and what I can eat. Most of the part, I can eat things, and I know what I can eat. Like, I can eat most things. It's all about portion control and knowing how much of a thing that I can eat. To wrap up this video, I wanted to tell you guys that I am not ashamed to have diabetes. I'm actually very proud of it. If I was ashamed to have diabetes, I would not be on YouTube right now telling you guys about it and educating people about it. But that's what I really want to do with this channel. I want to educate and inspire diabetics, and that's why I'm starting to make my diabetic videos again, because I realize that my channel is for that, and that's what I want to do. And diabetics subscribe to me for that reason. I'm not embarrassed to have it, and I check my blood sugar in front of everyone. I give insulin in front of everyone, and if someone asks a question, I'm not afraid to answer it, because if you are a type 1 diabetic and you are scared to answer those questions, and you don't want to tell people about your disease, then people are just going to be less educated. So people are going to be more, people are going to ask those questions more often because you're not educating people about it. So yeah, that's what I want to do. I just want to educate people. I'm not embarrassed to have it at all. Okay, so that's it for this video, and I just want to tell you guys real quick that I cut my hair. I'm sure you all guys already noticed that. Maybe you didn't, I don't know. But for the past 2 videos, I had already cut my hair, but I didn't mention it, I don't think. Maybe in my last video did, but I didn't show you guys. But I had it in like a bun or a ponytail or something like that. But now I decided to keep it down so you guys can see what it looked like. I'm really enjoying it so far. Anyways, make sure you like, you subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. I know you guys are looking forward to more videos like this, so make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. And then comment down below if you've gotten asked any of these questions by anyone, or if you've ever asked these questions. If you have asked these questions, don't be ashamed to tell me. Or if you do have any questions, don't be ashamed to ask, because I will gladly answer them. And if you want, I can make a video about answering those questions, because I have done that before. Anyways, yeah. Peace out, diabetic divas and defeaters. Mwah.